Okay, I was a little bored tonight. It's a little late to get started on doing something, but I'm going to give a whirl at getting some of these last few glass out in the back, and depending upon how long it takes me, I may take a shot at the dashboard. So I will get started and give you a couple updates along the way. Okay, just I wouldn't call it a surprise, but a little different. So I pulled that out of the window there, and this part right here, I'll pick it up so you can see it. It's like springs, 2 springs at the bottom of the window. This whole window unit fits in, and they went right down into this hole and pushed against the inside of the vehicle. I don't know if I had, shock absorbent or what. I guess it handles the flex. I'll assume the other side is the same way. I'll take a look at that when I get it out. Yeah, it wasn't really expecting that. Okay, before I put this away or take this out, I want to show you what I did. So if you take a look at this, there's no easy way. If maybe somebody has a trick, but I wedged up underneath this this rubber piece here and kept just working it out up and down until I got this corner out. I basically did the same thing on the other side, except the other side I cut the rubber out a little bit more first. It was a lot more melted from the fire, but I was kind of curious. I'm like, there's got to be a way to get this out without, breaking the window. So I figured you had to push it one side to the other and leverage it out. So I just kind of guessed and pushed this side to the big side, tried to get everything loose, and just kept pushing until I got it to pop. And then when it popped, comes out that far, and now I'll just reach in and I should be able to just pull it the rest of the way out. There we go. So there we go, and I got both of those out, and both of them are in pretty good shape. I don't know if they'll clean up or not. Okay, so this is the rubber piece when it comes out. This is looking at it on the inside. This is the left-hand side. You can see the smaller side on the left and the bigger in the middle. That's the outside. You can see where, it was in a fire. It was kind of melted to the frame, so I think that made it a little harder to pull out. And you kind of see how it fits in there. It just kind of slides on. I think if it hadn't melted to the frame, it would have been a little bit easier to get out. But I have to see if I can get new of those somewhere. Okay, so this is the frame that went around that back window. So pretty easy to take out. Just 4 bolts on top, 4 on the bottom, 1 on each end. You can see it down there, 1 on this end. It also had this piece that went down the middle, and that covered that middle piece back there. So it wasn't too terribly hard. Getting the rubber and the windows out was the hardest part. The other window came out just like the other one. It's actually in a little better shape than the other one, at least the metal is and everything. It had that same spring type of thing on it there at the bottom. I'll figure out how to get these windows out of the frame some other day. Another day's problem. But I think that's probably all I'm going to do today. So we're getting there.